What's going on, guys? Ronnie here with the local losers. We're heading over to Beau's. We're gonna work on the RX7. We've got it all, like, the wiring done. We're gonna stick the battery in today, and hopefully, I think we're gonna run the harness and plug everything in, and maybe we will be cranking this thing. But we gotta find out. We gotta find a battery, whether we gotta go buy a battery or whatever. We gotta get to Beau's. He has a little battery, but we don't know if it's good or not. So we're gonna get that, check it out. If it's no good, then we gotta go get a battery. We're gonna get it in place and hopefully run a harness. I'm not really sure exactly what we're doing, so don't hold me to what I just said. But yeah, I'll see you guys at Beau's. What's up, Beau?
Hey, it's Ronnie and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube land.
So I didn't get a battery yet.
All right, I was telling him that I wasn't sure, like, if you had and whatnot.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this battery in there.
Okay.
Just see if the dash lights come on.
Okay.
I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
Just to see the RX7, just to see some life in the RX7.
Life in the RX7 after, what, 2.5 years you said? 2 years?
Almost 3.
Almost 3 years. It's been a while. I remember we went to Tucson. Man, what did we do that time when we went to Tucson? Then we got pulled over by that cop for speeding.
I thought we just drove around. It was you, it's like us and Ted and AJ, right?
Was that when Ted went and AJ went?
I think so.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was that time or a different time.
Yeah, we just drove around and yeah, we totally got pulled over, as car guys will.
Yeah, and then like that stupid light wouldn't change from red, and we like rammed that light to get me to the house because your car was too light or whatever. It like wouldn't trip the sensor. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
No, you were super tired and you were all pissed off from getting pulled over. So I wouldn't expect you to remember.
Getting pulled over, though. I totally remember getting pulled over.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb. Like we got pulled over, and it's because there's a spot in Huachuca City where like you come down this hill. And then it goes from like 65 to 45 really quick. And Beau was doing like 55. Not even that big of a deal. And the cop was like, why didn't you keep slowing down? Brr, brr, brr. And then, like, for whatever reason, like, Beau didn't have insurance on the RX-7, but he did. Like, he was paying for it. It was, yeah, we had no idea.
It was pretty dumb. It was pretty dumb. It's just one of those things where nothing really lines up well.
And then 2 weeks later, the car blew up.
Yeah.
So, it's been a while since we've been in this car.
That reminds me, we need to talk about what we're going to do with that engine right there. There's an NA 6-port 13B sitting right there. It smokes a little bit of oil, so, I mean, some oil seals and it might be good to go. We might do a full rebuild. We might put it in the BMW. We might find something else to put it in. Who knows? We might put it in my truck and, you know, tune it for 700 horsepower and 200 foot-pounds of torque.
That'd be pretty ridiculous.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking.
Crack-a-lackin'.
So Beau was trying to put these Superfly terminal guys on. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Beau didn't know this.
Oh, you just want to tell everybody how dumb I am.
Oh, he knows what it's about. He's in there. So if you see, like, this one is smaller than that one ever so slightly. It's very little, but that's because this is a negative terminal and that's a positive terminal. And on batteries, they're, at least all new batteries, I'm not want to say all batteries, but all new batteries are like that, where the negative's smaller than the positive, and it's so that you can't hook it up backwards. But somehow people still manage to do that. When I worked at the dealership, I would say every 6 months we'd have to rewire an entire car because somebody did that. Like, yeah, I can replace my battery. Now you need a new car. What do you think about that, Beau?
I can't believe I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strange thing, and like, if you don't know, like, it's hard to tell. But once somebody points it out, like, it's super easy to tell. You know, like, even if you look on the battery, like that one is slightly smaller than that one. We'll get down in there once Beau gets his butt out of the way. I was trying to catch Beau with his pants down, but he was already outside, like, ready to go. You know, I figured we got him with his shirt off, we can get him with his pants off, but didn't happen.
Well, it seemed like people were so pleased with our last foray into the nude entertainment.
Dude, I thought you were gonna be a new Instagram model. But
That was the plan, Ronnie.
it didn't happen.
This is my bike tool.
Nice. I have a skateboard tool. It's all whack and stuff. I don't ride bikes, so. Do you sometimes just climb into your car and sit in here?
Of course I do.
All right.
I even make engine noises and drive it and steer and everything. Go through the gears, all kinds of fun stuff.
I had to make sure.
I've driven so many tracks and just in this garage. So what has just happened is I was just about to hook this up and I was like, Ronnie, I probably shouldn't hook this positive up. And he was like, why? I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. He was like, what could happen? I hooked it up and like a light came on and something made a noise. And so it kind of scared me because I think the RX7's alive.
It smelled like poop for a little bit.
If it's alive, that means that I've got to like actually make an attempt to crank this thing and drive it and stuff. Not that I'm scared of the car. It's not going to have that much horsepower where it's scary, but it's been down for 3 years, so it's like if I don't crank it up, I don't have to worry about it blowing up, you know? So I'm going to hook this thing back up and see what happens. A beep! Security light.
Dang,
Security.
Where's the keys?
In my pocket, oddly enough, because they're on the same keychain as my truck keys, and I've been driving my truck a lot. So
You have. Do you even drive the Subaru anymore?
should like lights come on and stuff?
I think so.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, there's some stuff that moved over there.
I just had a gauge happen.
Dang, the
Hey,
battery gauge.
Push the clutch in. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why?
I don't know.
Can I push it in? Is like it all
Push
done?
it in. If I bump this, like, is the starter hooked up?
Yeah, well, before we do that, let's just make sure that like there's nothing that's, if the motor cranks, it's gonna like pull your harness for your Haltech and
Yeah,
like,
that's a good idea. That's a good
let's
idea.
just check the bay. Let's do a 1-2 real
Let's
quick.
take our time. It's real scary.
1-2 real
It's a
quick.
scary time.
Look at that. We have power. So this is the most alive the car's been in.
In almost 3 years.
That's a while. That's a
Yeah.
while. So let's just run through the bay and make sure nothing's gonna get sucked up. We look pretty okay over here. That's not gonna catch. I mean, this is all it's gonna turn.
Yep.
So the battery, is it hooked up down there, bud?
I don't know. Let me look. I gotta get down there and look. I think it is.
I just
get down there and look.
All right, get down there.
All right.
The car's beeping more.
It is.
So nothing's in the way over here.
It's beeping faster. Does that mean it's gonna explode? It's just the security thing.
What's it mad about?
I guess if you leave the doors open too long.
No. What's up with this shirt, Bo?
You want it?
It looks like a picture of my engine.
Does it?
Yep.
Alright, let me unhook this.
Did you buy it for me?
Huh?
So did you buy it for me?
Honestly, I was gonna buy a different
one,
shirt
right?
for you. Yeah. Like I was like, hey, can you take your D21 logo? Like, cause he had this really cool picture of the D21, like straight on, you know, the hard body straight on. And I was like, can you put that on a shirt? And he was like, yeah, I can put that on a shirt. And I was like, well, instead of doing the motor shirt, do the truck shirt. And he was like, yeah, of course, yes, of course, yes, of course. And what did he send me? A motor shirt. And then I was like, I told him, I said, look, dude, you sent me the wrong shirt. And he was like, oh, well, it didn't come from me. It came from like a third party and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, it sounds like so much work. So I just have that shirt.
Interesting.
So you can have that shirt if you want.
I saw Bo's like conversation. I was wondering if it was for me or him since he didn't own a Nissan.
It was
But
for you.
I thought maybe he was gonna like wear it in some of our hard body videos and be like swagging on me.
Yeah, dude. You know, this isn't hooked up down here.
It's not?
No, I don't think the starter's hooked up, so I gotta hook that up.
Alright, let's hook up the starter, dude. Let's get this thing to crank.
Word up.
And then let's plug it in, dude.
Don't
be
one thing I've kind of been worried about is
Don't be a bitch.
One thing I kind of been worried about cranking this thing over is like, should I like take the turbo and the manifold off and spray some sort of like lubricant inside the rotors? Because I don't know if like the apex seals, I don't know if they get like stuck against the rotor housings or.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the motor hasn't been sitting open for. I mean, it had everything on it, right?
Yeah.
Then it should be fine. Like the throttle body's closed. You know what I mean? Like I think it'd be fine. You just like think it might be like seized up or what?
No. I don't know if they seize. I just like. I don't know. I don't know if the apex seals get brittle over time, or if, I should put some sort of lubricant between the freaking apex seals and the rotor housing, because I can, like, if I take the turbo and the exhaust manifold off, I can spray something in there, like, directly against the apex.
Yeah, but it's only going to get one or two.
Yeah.
There's 6 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I say let's just crank it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Worst case scenario, we have to build 2 rotaries.
Alright, let me see if I can get this starter wired.
Alright, starter wired up. So he's going to do that. I'm going to talk crap and make fun of him. And hopefully when you guys come back, we're cranking this. I wish you guys would be more excited about this.
Yeah, y'all get excited. Daggone.
Like, everybody else is excited. Like, you guys love the hard body. Everybody else loves this. My dad loves this, and he's like my dad. So, yeah.
I'm like your dad?
Not you. My dad's like my dad. You, my dad. Beau wishes that he was my dad.
I just wish that you called me daddy.
So right now we're hooking up the starter wires. We made a wire right here, and it runs down, and Beau's hooking that up. We have to find the relay wire that goes to it, and then we should be ready to crank it over. So we have it up on the computer. We just have to decipher some wiring diagrams. Not that big of a deal. And yeah, so I said hopefully last time that you next time would see this trying to start, but once again, hopefully next time you see this, it'll be cranking. So that's it for the RX7 today. We got battery, we got power, we got a battery in it. Right now we're dealing with this. So this car has a security system on it, and we're trying to like deal with that. It doesn't want to send power to the starter. So we've looked, and there's this black and blue wire here. Seems like it's our 12 volt from the battery with the ignition, like with the key in the start position. So we're gonna take that out and we're gonna run that to the starter, and hopefully it'll start. So once again, stay tuned for another video with the local losers.
Right on. My goodness, everything he said. Holy crap. Stupid 90s alarm systems.
All our cars are nightmares. But we're going to see Paul. We got some really cool stuff we got to pick up.
If we try to start the RX7, like we get everything hooked up and it doesn't, we can't get it to crank, that'll be 3 cars that we've tried to get started and can't get started.
Yeah,
3 cars.
We're great at this.
Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. That'll be 100% failure rate.
And we already took apart the hard body.
Because everything else already runs.
Alright guys, well anyways, that's it for this video. We'll see you guys later.
Later.